Alright, I want to welcome you all back to another little, ship build tutorial here. And of course, I've exploded it prior to beginning this recording, just to make an attempt to see how I built this and have you all tag along, take a look at how this went together here, and look at the end result. Initially I tried to recreate like one of the Anvil, like Arrow, or one of the Anvil aerospace ships from Star Citizen, but then I just scrapped it and went along with this. Well, what you're about to see. Alright, there's a lot of Stroud and Deimos going on in here. So, and there's some Nova. So, beginning with the Habs, I'll start with Stroud Control Station 2x1, a Stroud Armory 2x1. Then we go with Stroud Brig 2x2. Remember from our Bounty Hunter video, that's functional, and our Infirmary functional. There is tile. But anyway, for the next layer, we go with a all-in-one berth 2x1B, living quarters 2x2, a Stroud workshop 2x1 for the Habs. And remember, I'll list all this in the description. Stroud cosmetics. We've got a number of these Stroud caps. We've got 2 on this end, 2 on this end, 2 more in the middle section, and 2 at the top. Now we have 6 of the Stroud Cowling 1LAs at the top for each midsection here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Stroud nose cappies. Underneath, we have the Stroud Cowling 1LA, except that it's flipped so that that knob is toward the inside of the ship. So 2 on this side, 2 on this side. Right, what else we got? That's it from Stroud. We'll kick off Nova real quick. So I chose the Magellan C2X cockpit. Also have the Nova Cowling 2L top 4 for a count of 2 at the 4 position. 1 flip to the aft, top aft. And for Nova, I think that's... Yep. Alright, so pick off Deimos. There's quite a bit in here. Well, no, Nova, here's more. Not the cargo hold, but this gets duplicated into the cargo. The NG-20 landing gear 4 and 4 wides. NG-20 landing gear wide. Oh, I can put that cargo on top. There we go. I'll show you how to do that as we're building it. Deimos, a lot. So Deimos Skeg A, flip from 4 to aft. There's 2 more 4s and 2 more Skeg A's right here. Right. Now, got 1, 2. There's going to be a third one attached to our Deimos 120 LD landing bay, but 3 of the Deimos bellies, 1 facing aft. Deimos wings, before I forget. Deimos wing D, there's 2 there. And that's it for the wing D's. We've got 4 wing A's. Right, then we have 4 Deimos bumpers at the 4 position, flipped both port and starboard. And some more Deimos bumper mids for port, starboard. That is my crew station mod, so disregard that. Here's 2 more wing A's, but they're flipped aft. That's all Deimos thus far. And we're gonna need 2 M30 Ulysses HE3 tanks. That's all for Deimos. From Tayo, use the extender port 200 docker, flip to bottom position. All right, and let's see. Hope Tech, there's 3 things. Well, 2 things. Hope Tech Hab Spine. And 2 Deimos, Hope Tech Nose B. Right now, Deimos again, well, designed by Panoptes, Poseidon DT230. 2 of those engines. And for your grav drive, I'll probably swap that to a 3200. Give myself a bit more mobility, but the SGD 3200 or 33. And the Fuser DC403 reactor get merged into each other. Oh, shield, there we go. Assurance SG 1800. We're gonna need that one, or whichever you choose. It could be a 3050C, 104D. You just have to find a place to hide it. 2 Horizon weapon mounts. Now for weapons, I chose Fore Jushako and Nico RF rapid railgun. I may change those as we build this. The Exterminator 95 megavolt Helions, not the autos. That's for a count of 3. And we have CE-59 missile launchers. I chose 4 of those. Now this build, I will tell you that you should be piloting rank 3 or 4 and starship design rank 4. Level 60 or above as well. Alright, so starting out at the bottom, threw down our Stroud brig and our infirmary right next to it. So I think the attachment point was this back one. Ugh. Left trigger, right trigger A. Go to Habs. Nah, it's the front attachment point. I'll give you the infirmary right next to it. Directly in front of your brig on this attachment point here. Go that armory. Then from this attachment point, throw that control station right up in front of it. You have almost like a shape. Now that docker, as I mentioned, when you pick this up, it'll be top. But the extender port 200, you may not know. Flip it. Throw it on the bottom. Sit right back. Alright, for your next level up, grab that Stroud living quarters. Drop it on the opposite side, so it's on the infirmary and the brig. That all in one berth, 2x1B. Right next to that living. Now to try to prevent ladders, Hopetech Hab Spine directly on that living quarters. And our workshop is going to go right onto that Hab Spine. Okay, now for landing bay, this is going to go right behind that docker. And underneath the brig. Deimos belly while we're here. Flip that aft. Stick it to the back of our landing bay. Alright, that cockpit is going to get attached to your control station. So grab that Magellan C2X or C2. This one's a C2 just because, without it being colored, I think it says Nassau somewhere around here. Alright, now, need to show you all how I did this. I started with the grav drive first. It's going to sit right dead center on that belly, attached to your living quarters and your brig. This reactor I'm going to sit right on top. Now, tricky part. Go to structural. Remember, I'm doing this all in real time, so I'm recording while I'm doing this for you. Drop that down, duplicate it. Now we're going to have to duplicate this 2 times. So select that reactor, the bottom hole, drop it down. Select that mid reactor, bottom hole, drop it down. Now we can delete both of these, and that's it for that. I know it's structural, but I wanted to cover the back of that up. So both of those Hope Tech nose Bs, I'm going to cover the back of that. And while we're here, those Poseidon DT220 engines are going to go on either side. Here and here. Let's move this forward. Right. Now, 2 of these Stroud nose caps are going to go dead up top, right in front of your living quarters and all in one berth. Okay. Now, can't really do too much else with the cosmetics. I don't quite remember where I started. These, I forget where they go. I think they're somewhere around here. Sticking out the back, maybe? Yep. Right on the sides here to kind of anchor our engines. Alright, next up. I'm trying to think of how I did this part. I know these get duplicated down at some point. I remember. Should sit about there or forward. I think they were up there. Because then I think these are going to sit here underneath once we get some more attachments. I think that's where 2 Stroud Cap A's, 2 Stroud Cowling 1LA's. These are going to go up top here. Kind of covering the nose caps. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna, well, this initially started this way. Excuse me. But I didn't like that too much, so I just flip. Kind of give them a bit of an angle there. Kind of an outward kind of wing look. Alright. What did I start this? These weren't attached this way. I think. Yeah, we start with. Yeah, no, that's not going to work because these go up here. Fuel tanks are going to sit a bit back. If not, drop here. But we'll see. Right now, Throw this Stroud Cape, starboard 4 up top there. And we're starting to get a bit of shape there. And we're going to grab that Cowling 1LA and that wing right in front of that tank. This might be a pain in the butt for some of you, but for these Stroud Capes, forward aft and starboard aft, it might not want to attach because of the fuel tanks, but make sure that they're flipped this way first. Pick that up. Shipbuilder says red, no. I say yes. So flip it once, twice, 3, 4 times, and cancel. And it's on. We're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3. Flip it 4 times and cancel. Remember, if it gives you a problem, just drop it, select it, pick it up, and then flip it around again. Did I attach this? I don't remember now. Oh, that's right, because one sits here, right underneath this Stroud Cowling 1LA. They should be the same color. Yeah, so I'll delete it. Just I'll highlight it, duplicate it, flip it around to where that block attachment faces out. And this says no. I say yes. So being that I have it already flipped and rotated to match this one, I'm going to select it. You hear the attachment. I'm going to flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it again, and hit cancel. Now we can take our Stroud nose cap E and put that right underneath this wing. Now that does look a bit funky, but it is what it is. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. Delete this one, just grab this. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. Highlight, duplicate it down. Flip it, flip it. Now we're going to duplicate that one. Shipbuilder says no, I say yes. I'm going to do what I want you to do. Drop it, pick it up, flip it, flip it, flip it. One more time, where those nubs are facing in toward the body of the ship, and cancel. It's on. Now grab that other cap A, sit that right underneath your wing. Now Stroud cap A, starboard, starboard on the cowling, and starboard aft. We're going to kick those. Now those should be forward like this. I may have... This may need to go forward a bit more. Stop canceling, dang it. Let's see if I did. Get you there, drop you there. Yep. Those are going to go forward. Now grab these 3. Get on there, Junior. And there we go. And we're going to kick this one right up on there. Now we've got kind of an arch. If you can see what I mean here. Alright, Deimos wing Ds that are sitting out there exposed. Right in front of the brig and infirmary. 2 of these with that curve facing out and toward the front. So the curve faces toward the back of the ship. Okay. Initially I just started with all these landing gears. The cosmetics came after, and cargo and whatnot. We're going to start with the front. those 2 Deimos bellies, aft and fore, with the Galleon S-204 cargo hold. Those are going to go right there on the front of your Stroud armory for a Deimos belly aft, Galleon S-204 at the back of the control station, and a Deimos belly 4 at the front portion. All right. This came after because I wanted this to be a really cool aesthetic. I'm gonna grab me some Deimos hulls, duplicate that one up, select that landing gear, select the top Deimos hull, duplicate up. That's all you need, just one in there. Now we're gonna grab NG-20 landing gear. 2 widest ones because they're gonna sit right on the Stroud Cowlings. 1 LAs. So this one here is gonna get an NG-20 right underneath. This one over here gonna get an N20 right under it. Now at the back, we're gonna get 2 more NG-20s. Pick those on either side, I believe, of our landing gear. Right, so not too close, not too far back. Then grab 200 CM ballast cargo holds. We're gonna kick those. Leave them here for now. Zoom in a little bit. Grab one. I'm gonna go on the inside of this furthest NG-20. And same thing over here. Inside. Now. Hey, go back. Delete that one. Delete that one. And I'll show you how I did it to begin with. Was Deimos Skeg. If I attached it up here, that would be sticking out of the wing. I didn't want that, so pushed it up against the NG-20. Highlight it, hit Y to duplicate, and flip it backwards. It might be red, just move it forward a little bit. Turns green. Grab another Deimos Skeg to duplicate. Throw it in front of this NG-20. Duplicate that, drop it there, and duplicate it in front of the other NG-20. Now I'm going to duplicate this, flip it aft, and pop it behind. Right, so you should have them that orientation in front of and behind your landing gear. Now, nothing is going to go here because you can't attach Skeg to your engines. We got some decent shape going. Alright, don't need those because I already placed them for you. Grab this Nova Cowling 2L top 4. And we're gonna pop it right there. Builder says no. So, drop it. Pick it up. Hear the attachment sound. Flip it once. Flip it again. Cancel. Alright, I'm going to highlight and drag this whole thing over here now. We have a bit more to do. This cowling is just going to sit right up on top here. Could do it that way, but got that little gap there. Absolutely hate it. Push it back. Our shield, SG-1800. Sit that right on top of the Hope Tech hab spine. Not for good reason. do, I did this one and this one first. I'm gonna sit kind of covering the grav drive reactor combo and leaving that exposed. What I do here, duplicate it, drop it, said I want to hide it, so flip it, cancel, it's on there. I always use left bumper or double click with control key on keyboard and mouse just to highlight the whole thing, and if anything's unattached, I fix it. But so far, so good. Alright, grab 2 of these Deimos wings, or Deimos wing A. Drop them on either side. Right, of the cargo. Grab 2 more. Port and starboard. It's gonna go next to your cockpit and control station. Now the fun part. This Deimos bumper, it was not on there from the beginning. So take that off, throw the bumper on just under the front attachment point of your Stroud workshop. Now with the wing, it won't let you. That's the pain in the butt part. If I remember correctly, yep, that's that way. That one didn't want to go on. What I did, grab this hole and duplicate it again so they're on top of each other. Take that wing, throw it there. Take that wing, drop it up. Want to highlight, duplicate it, flip it, and then drop it on there. Now, highlight both wings. Bottom hole, drop them down. All attached. I'm gonna go ahead and flip put that back on. Still attached. Alright. Not gonna need that, but these 2 you're gonna need. The Deimos bumpers, mid variants. Get off of there. I drop that. I'm gonna pick this up. Drop it there in front of the Deimos wing Ds. Normally I don't have that there. I just highlight this, duplicate it, flip it, and put it on. And here comes the fun part. This bumper is going to go up top on your workshop. I just duplicate it, flip it over, and attach that one. I'll highlight, duplicate, hit right on D-pad to get port mid, drop it. Now builder says no because it kind of goes into our Stroud nose cap. Drop that, pick it up, flip it again, cancel. I'll duplicate that. I'm going to flip it over, drop it, over, hit A to click on it. It doesn't want to go. Flip it, cancel it again. These holes I don't need. I want to have this back by the weapons here to make it easier. Alright, so my little mod here. I'm going to take that. This is where the shield is. Take this off. Put it there for now. Drop that little thing there. And just flip, cancel it. It's back on. Good. Okay. How did I start? D Jushaka Waniku. Right on the bottom of these wings here. I just duplicate, drop it on the other wing, on the bottom. Alright. Grab that exterminator. Drop that just underneath the cockpit on the front. Alright, these were not on yet, but we'll get there. your horizon weapon mounts are going to go on the outside of your NG-20 landing gear. And one more, going to go on the other side. Right there. Alright, so grab the exterminator and Shishaku on one side. They're going to go on top and bottom of horizon weapon mount. And you'll replicate that on this side. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one. And the other exterminator. Drop it on the bottom. Now for these missiles, I'm going to delete 3 of them and keep 1. Because it's just the way I do things. This one is going to go underneath this first Stroud cap. Or Stroud nose cap E. Duplicate that. Drop it under the other nose cap. There's another nose cap here with another weapon attachment point. So I like that. Go up 3 times. It won't let you. Because of these wings. Take that off. Grab this weapon. Drop it in. Now we're going to use the flip cancel method here. Grab this. Flip it, cancel it. It's on. Take this one off. And I'll just duplicate this one. Bring it over. Underneath this second Stroud nose cap E. Grab that wing D. Builder says no. Flip it, cancel. Now we're nominal. No unattached modules. Now I like how this has some curvature to it here. Going down, coming back up into the belly, and then out and back up again. It's also got kind of a blocky Lego curvature, but it goes in here, back out here, around here, then out again, and it curves out, back and around. Got some nice shape to it. So that's it. That's the completed build. I thought this was cool because you can kind of pretend to be like a jet fighter pilot, but also be a bounty hunter with the brig in here. You could throw portholes here if you wanted to. I'm not going to. But this is it. You're welcome to color this however you want. You could leave it all white, all black. Leave all the white the way it is and color the rest red or blue or whatever. But that is it. Called it the Anvil Aeronaut. I thought this was a really cool build. Now, instead of taking you all to Serpentis as usual, I recorded a bit of extra footage where I had found a level 45 Varun Shroud Bearer with like 2 or 3 other ships around it. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that to this video. I do hope you all enjoy it. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Don't forget to get your inner bounty hunter on.